Hello, my name is Deanna Clark, and I'm going to talk to you today about conducting source water protection outreach to residents. Source water protection actions prevent or reduce the likelihood of pollution entering a public drinking water source. Residents benefit from this outreach because it helps reduce potential contaminants from entering your drinking water supply, leads to support for drinking water supply protection projects, and results in more public involvement and discussion about protecting local drinking water. Public water suppliers prioritize the following in their outreach to residents: pet waste, car care, household hazardous waste, lawn care, and septic systems. The average dog generates 3/4 of a pound of waste per day, containing billions of fecal coliform bacteria, which can contaminate public and private drinking water supplies and can make people sick. This happens when dog waste is left on the ground and washes down into groundwater or flows with stormwater into rivers and streams that enter public drinking water reservoirs. This pollution encourages illness, weed growth, and algae blooms that can result in taste and odor problems and fish kills. Dog waste left on the ground may contain hookworms, roundworms, and other parasites that can be spread to adults, children, and dogs walking barefoot or playing in the grass. Please bag dog waste and put it in the trash. Massachusetts trash is sent to a waste-to-energy facility and burned to produce energy or to landfills with special liners that prevent pollutants from leaving the site. Do not dispose of dog waste in wetlands, storm drains, or compost piles. Public water suppliers have had bacteria hits in tributaries and found that residents were disposing of their dog waste in wetlands and streams adjacent to their properties. It is not good practice to place dog parks near public or private drinking water supplies. Ask permission to leave copies of MassDEP's dog waste brochure with town clerks, where dog owners register their dogs annually, in your water supply protection areas, at local veterinary offices, and in pet supply stores. Motor oil, fuel, antifreeze, and other potential contaminants can enter public water supplies through vehicular leaks and spills. These substances can enter the ground directly and seep into groundwater or wash into reservoirs, rivers, or wetlands when it rains. Check vehicles for leaks and attend to them as soon as possible. Never dispose of used motor oil in storm drains or on the ground. Recycle the used oil where you bought the fresh oil or at a household hazardous waste collection center. Proper use, storage, and disposal of household hazardous waste are keys to preventing household hazardous waste from entering water supplies. From paints and pesticides to pool chemicals, MassDEP has outreach materials for water suppliers to use about household hazardous waste. There are fact sheets and answer sheets for 29 household hazardous wastes posted at the URL at the bottom of this slide. If you must apply pesticides or fertilizers, use the right type and amount for your garden or lawn and apply them according to the package instructions. Do not let bare soils wash into rivers and streams. To slow and reduce the flow of rainwater off your property, install a rain garden. The Massachusetts Department of Agricultural Resources has fact sheets, presentations, and an Integrated Pest Management (IPM) 6-step approach which discusses residential use of pesticides and fertilizers posted at the URL at the bottom of this slide. Septic systems must be maintained regularly to stay working. The solids accumulated in the bottom of a septic tank should be pumped out every 3 years to prolong the life of a system. Neglect of a septic system can cause it to fail. Bacteria and viruses from failing septic systems can impact public water suppliers. MassDEP has septic system outreach materials posted at the URL at the bottom of this slide. What are other residential concerns that have not been mentioned? If you need outreach materials on other topics or assistance with messaging, contact MassDEP's Drinking Water Program at 617-292-5770, program.director-dwp@state.ma.us, or go to the URL at the bottom of this slide. What's the best value around? It's the cool, clean, refreshing, safe water that flows from your tap. It's public drinking water. You aren't alone. There are plenty of local individuals and groups that can help you distribute your messages about source water protection, including 193 garden clubs in the state with more than 12,000 members. Garden club members share your goals of water supply protection, sensible pesticide and fertilizer use, and water conservation, and they are already involved in community service and outreach events. Visit www.gcfm.org to learn more about local garden clubs and request to be on their agenda to discuss water supply protection. Here are some reminders about source water protection. Public water suppliers should inspect water supply protection areas regularly. Keep a log of the inspections. Post signs in water supply protection areas. Label and store water supply chemicals properly. Keep your emergency communication contacts updated and posted at all water supply facilities. Send all updates to local first responders. For more information about source water protection, here is some helpful contact information. Thank you, and I hope we've been able to guide you in effective outreach to residents.